I'm a great fan of Alma Deutscher. She is a genius, and I really love her music. And I also really enjoyed watching a BBC coverage of Alma Deutscher as little girl, and she studies at her home in England at the time, and she uses the jumping ropes to compose in the garden, and that was a really wonderful depiction of her life. And also Alma Deutscher has already composed some operas and some piano pieces, and she's great. And I understand that Alma is now in Vienna, Austria. So she's, I think, doing a great job by creating great music, and I'm sure that she will have a really great, fascinating career. And I'm really looking forward to her new competitions in the near future. So the reason I really admire Alma Deutscher is because she is apotheosis of the freedom of human spirit. You don't have to actually go to school to learn great things. You can be home educated and be a great person like Alma Deutscher. She should be the inspiration for many children, especially for children in Japan, where I'm based. Because in Japan, there is this fixed idea that you really need to go to school to learn things. But that is not correct. I mean, like demonstrated by Alma, and her great parents, it's really possible to learn things while, educated at home. You can have more time to read and compose and so on. The way Alma learned music was also wonderful. It is based on a method focusing on spontaneous composition of musical notes and playing and so on, rather than based on strict methodology. So this particular approach for to music education would enhance one's creativity, one's tapping into the really creative power of the brain. So which is really great. So as I said, a great fan of Alma, and I wish all the best for her career. Today, I would like to make a comparison between Alma Duce and Maria Anna Mozart or Nano. Everybody knows about Amadeus Mozart. He was a genius. No argument about it. But his elder sister, Maria Anna Mozart, was also a very talented lady, and her nickname was Nano. So, you know, uh, Amadeus and Nano, traveled together with their father, and they went all around the world. I mean, Europe at the time, and they showed their own competitions. They performed, and they were two geniuses basically. But as Nano grew older, because of the zeitgeist of the time, she increasingly found it difficult to be a performer, a composer, because at the time there was no perception in society that a female person could keep composing and performing in front of the audience when she grew older. So and I don't think her father, Leopold Mozart, encouraged her to be like Amadeus Mozart. I mean, Amadeus Mozart was a boy, so it was all right for him to keep performing and keep composing and to develop his potential as a genius. But it was not okay, socially acceptable for Nano to do that. So that was a tragedy for Nano. She was forced to be a woman, and marrying and having children, which is great. But at the same time, if circumstances allowed, I am sure Nana would have composed many music and performed as well. But that was not possible for her at the moment. So sadly, very sadly, no music of hers survived today, which is a shame because I am sure Nana composed a lot of wonderful music, and it is quite possible actually that some of Amadeus's known early works could have been actually by Nannerl. We don't know that. So it's a real shame. So times have changed, and it's now of course possible for female uh, person to achieve goals. As the sky's the limit, and it's really great that Alma Deutscher is doing really wonderful musical work. Because we are living in a different time. We don't regard it's only a male uh, job to compose and perform. Of course, it's not. I mean, females can also compose and perform just like males. So actually, gender doesn't really count in that. That is our view today. So I hope that Alma Duccia would be able to do what she would like to do, and that is in a sense carrying the torch from Nannerl Mozart. If Nannerl was living today, she would have done things that Alma Duccia is doing now. So Alma is, in a sense, portraying the spirit of Nannerl Mozart, and that is really, really wonderful.